go street. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 19, tight. 19, tight.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
It's second down.
Trap 60, trap. Here we go. Tight. 19, light. Trap all 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
They're going to look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary on how they function throughout.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
That will complete to Trey Tucker. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3 and out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Yeah.
They will run for the first time here with White. Takes it to about the 37. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Second and 5.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Ahmad Gardner bringing the sauce on that breakup. You look at this Colt defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Running out of the gun with White. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The Colts had a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Crack all 80. Buffalo 8, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends.
That is much too long. That's into the end zone.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
60 Maverick, 60, cut 19, cut 19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Ready, set. Eagles, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Colt defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
7 yards. And the Las Vegas.
Come on. Hit. Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 49.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down and inches.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers,
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
and the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, break. 19 Lions.
Richardson working from the gun. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, 56 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
18 Cardinal, 18, cut 19, cut 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash Bronco.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
19 Lions. Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Ready.
Now Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Third down and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Maxx Crosby collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Second down and 4.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready? Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Viking 18. Ridge. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
18 Cardinal. Check. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. Big Lion. Go.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Panther 60. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will knot us up at 10. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. Traffic. 70 Lions.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Straight ahead, Henderson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Warriors 70. Go.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
His throw caught at about the 5.
Colts are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So no gain on the play, and that'll set up second and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Anthony Richardson.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Ready, ready. Let's go. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on first down. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Touchdown, Raiders. How about that? Their quarterback, 29 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
Cougar 19.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Richardson hit and he fumbles it.
And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Back to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
They'll set up a throw. This complete to Lockett. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Get it.
They're going to look to throw.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
Touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Now Richardson back to throw it. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now it's Richardson. That was swung out wide here for Henderson.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Back in 60. Shot 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
79 Broncos.
Now Richardson.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
60-18, Pioneer.
Richardson to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't, because right here, he needs the best play of the game.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Sheds off the tackle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here's first and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the two-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinals.
That one looks like he'll throw here. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Lions.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run again. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60. Ready.
Throwing now is Richardson. That is knocked away and incomplete. The coverage, excellent. And the gadget play is foiled.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
One last shot for Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This ball intercepted. And the Raiders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't